I think starting a food business is not really hard. It's not capital intensive. Um, you just have to be able to understand, what it costs you to start, the pricing, and making sure that you are aligned with that, with those numbers, to be able to make sure that you don't have to put in your capital anymore. Sometimes you end up putting only capital at the beginning, and you reinvest that money back if you make profit in your first, depending on how your business goes when you start, right? I will look at my Hibisberry brand as a high capital intensive business. It costs you, if you don't have $100,000, you can't go to market, right? Because you want to produce your products, you're gonna deal with suppliers, and you're gonna deal with logistics, and moving storage, fulfillment, those things. And then there's marketing, right? Because you want to spend money on making sure people get to know about your product, and you're gonna hire people, right? So it all depends on what kind of business. But I think the first step is having a drawing table, going to the table, and putting down a financial plan on what is needed to start the business, and looking at your pricing, and making sure that when the business makes X amount of money, depending on how you want to do it, you're able to, like, keep on running the business and not putting in capital. But there's some business that you need to inject cash flow, right? So, like, for my beverage company, we raise money through investors. We have a certain timeline where we have to raise another money again because of how capital intensive it is, right? So, it all depends on the kind of business, but capital is very important, and trying to plan and know how to use those capital is very important.
So interesting.